Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining. Well, usually I do live streams. This is the first time we are experimenting, trying out something like an edited video. So we will see how this goes. Okay. I've been told to do more reaction videos, and I was thinking, since I'm gonna have to react to shit, why not just react to shit I like and I actually watch in my free time? Wouldn't that be insane? It's like, I don't know, killing two flies with one stone. I butchered that. So, Shoe0nhead is a channel I really like. I've been watching Shoe since I was a cringy teenager, so it's been a while. Yeah, we're gonna react to Shoe's newest video together. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay then, let me get all comfortable and let's do this! Boom! I'm ready! I'm excited. And before you go, oh my god! She's watching Shoe0nhead. She must be a bigoted piece of shit. Just so you know, Shoe is the tamest person I watch. So buckle up, losers.
Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of What the Hell is Going On with your host, Ugly Belle Delphine. Now before you ask, yes, there is an Epstein Files video coming out. I feel like everyone has like streamer brain nowadays, and like every fucking video has to be breaking news in order to get the most views. But I am taking my time with it. I'm sure you understand, there is a lot happening.
You know, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Oh,
is
really?
Jewish. I just want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Do you want to go there? Are you serious?
Gentlemen,
talking about
what is going on?
To a woman who lost her grandfather?
I don't want this. See, the thing is, I actually prefer videos that are not, you know, these big things happening in the world. I kind of avoid these. They stress me out, make me depressed. I like Shoe's silly little what's fucked up with the world, but not, you know, the real shit, but more like the haha, humans are so embarrassing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she's, you know, doing silly videos too.
Your country, sir. Anyway, let's just forget about these satanic billionaire pedophiles running the world, and let's talk about some internet drama,
Already forgot about it.
Because that is what's really important. For a little over a decade now, the most inane things can get you called a racist or a Nazi on the internet, to the point where these words hold little to no meaning anymore. It's so bad that when someone is called a racist or a Nazi online, I'm immediately like, oh, what funny joke did they tell? But ladies and gentlemen, we have officially come to the point where not saying anything also makes you a racist Nazi. For the few of you watching this channel who are employed, there's a very popular Twitch streamer named Emiru. She's a cosplayer and just kind of a fun, chill, normie video game streamer. Well, the other—
I think I know Emiru. There was another drama recently I saw. The thing with me is I don't really watch content creators that much. I have like a few I watch, one of them being Shoe. But I'm like not in the known when it comes to big streamer names. But I have seen this Emiru girl. She's a really pretty cosplayer. I've seen about it.
The other day, someone in her chat asked her opinion about ICE, and this is what she had to say.
Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, I get people wanting big content creators to like say their opinions on like important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
In a world where it seems like every single celebrity is just screaming their political takes completely unprompted, this was a refreshing thing to hear. Seems like a pretty sane, rational, inoffensive thing to say, right? Wrong. This short little clip where she ironically tried to avoid controversy ended up being one of the most controversial dramas this year. I feel like decades worth of news has happened in the past like 2 months, don't you? Every day there's like a breaking story of the most insane shit you've ever heard in your life. And everyone is expected to have a fully formed opinion on every single breaking story. There's pressure to react, to pick a side, to condemn, to defend. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're usually not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News.
I have a tip for this, since I'm watching Shoe for a while now. See, when Shoe does the ads, she always wears a wig. So if you want to skip it, you just look. See the wig. Also, if you want the perfect timing, like by the end of the ad, there's a moment where she stares at the camera. Really, like, angrily. Let me see if I find it. Like, really intense. This is how you know the ad is over. You're welcome, Wise. See? I got you, Shoe. I'm a true fan.
And now, let's get back to the video.
See? Perfect timing.
In this video, we are going to talk about the drama surrounding Emiru, the people trying to cancel her, the mistake the left is making by embracing cancel culture again. We're gonna read some insane, hilarious tweets, of course, and then we will talk about my personal experience with these people. And what do I mean by these people? I mean the cult of the Crybullies.
Yay! They are a fucking cult, though. The thing is, when she said, you know, it shouldn't be controversial that Emiru has no opinion, right? I already knew the answer. No opinion? You have to have their opinion. It's really important if you don't want to, you know, get shitstormed. But at this point, just get shitstormed, okay? Trust me, it will make your life easier if you just get shitstormed from the get-go. That's why I actually, on the internet, I'm presenting myself way more extreme than I actually am. Because, you know, like, I just want to get it over with. I want them to hate me from the beginning. This thing of people liking you and then turning on you, I don't want that, okay? So, you get what you get. This is me. Everybody watching right now. Again, I might be even worse. This seems like a tame video, okay? But yeah, this is what you get. So shit on me now, bitch. Shit on me now. I can take it, loser.
I'm sorry if I sound even more like a prepubescent boy in this video. I am a little bit sick, but I am here, slaving over a hot laptop for you. If you guys saw my last video, you know I am quite critical of ICE. I don't think we should abolish them, of course, but I think it is good and healthy to criticize your government. I am a political culture war commentator. I talk about political topics often. People come to me to hear my political opinions. But not everybody wants to be a political YouTuber or streamer. And not everybody wants to listen to a political YouTuber or streamer. Sometimes we just want to have fun and talk about other things. There are lots of other things to talk about. Sometimes we want to look at funny memes or watch funny videos without having politics shoved down our throat. So a lot of people thought it was really refreshing when a cosplay streamer was basically like, I don't want to talk about politics. Why are you coming to me for politics? It was a perfectly sane, rational opinion. So of course, like, half the internet had a problem with it. It's just not that hard to say ICE. It's really not that hard to say ICE, to be honest. Is it so hard to just say ICE? It's really not hard to say ICE.
You're making it hard, please! Even if I hated ICE, just seeing all this shit. Just like, out of spite, shut the fuck up, please. Okay, they are making it hard, though. They are. Bruh.
Jesus Christ, how hard is it to just say ICE? How hard is it to just say ICE?
It's the same shit.
How hard is it to just say ICE and move on? Oh my god. Just say ICE. It's not hard. Is it so hard to just say the line? Say the line. Say it. Jesus Christ, like, at this point, even if Emiru did want to, like, abolish ICE, even if she really did think ICE, she shouldn't say it. Like, I wouldn't say it at this point, because this is just like, this is creepy. This is like a horde of zombies chasing after you. Hey, it's actually super easy to stream and have opinions. I'll show you. Guys, Donald Trump and everyone in his administration. Elon Musk, free Palestine. US is on stolen land built by stolen people. Luigi did nothing wrong. Abortion is healthcare. Leave trans people the alone.
Look at this fucking face. Oh my god. This dude is more woman than I am. Bruh. How can you be such a fucking beta loser? I can't. Also, what opinions are those? Leave trans people the fuck alone. What does that mean? Abortion is healthcare. For whom? The lady? Or the baby? You know what? If I was a baby in a tummy reading this shit, I would ask for the abortion too. Give me the abortion, please. I want to leave now.
These people literally just speak in bumper stickers, dude. Just like copy pasting the internet leftist starter pack. What the hell am I looking at? I hate the Reddit ass. Hey, it's super easy. It's crazy, like 1,000 years ago, this dude's ancestors were hunting mammoths. And now he's on here like, Men should not be speaking like this. I'm sorry.
I agree, for fuck's sake. Hey, this is a big story, right? You can like go really deep in this topic, but where the fuck did the man go? Where's the testosterone? Where is it? We need some. Maybe they should start putting it in energy drinks. It would be good for all of us. And we all love energy drinks.
We need another war. The post that really seemed to kick this all off was made by Denims, the self-described largest female political streamer. Only because I don't stream, Denims. Only because I don't stream. Anyway, I don't have any like personal beef with Denims. This isn't like an own Denims video. We used to be kind of cool years ago, but she apparently has some opinions on Emiru, so let's hear her out.
Never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo.
First of all, she's not fence-sitting. She's just choosing not to talk about politics. Like, in order to fence-sit, you actually have to say something. She didn't even say anything.
See, that's why I don't really talk about politics. You think I do, but I usually talk about social issues. I avoid talking about politics because I don't know shit about politics. I don't know even who Gustavo is. I don't know this person. Okay, somebody's like shitting their pants right now. Yes, I don't know them, okay? They probably died way before I was born, right? Am I right or am I right? I don't care!
Like, how do you even know what her opinion is? Second of all, modern Gestapo? Why is everything the f***ing Holocaust? It's...
Of course. It's the Holocaust. That story, huh? You see, I'm half German, grew up in Germany. We don't talk about that. So maybe I'm excused for not knowing anything. Every time the topic came up, we all had to shush and lower our head. Started licking toes. Please. Please. I'm sorry.
It's totally normal to criticize ICE. It's totally understandable to have issues with the things they are doing. But modern Gestapo? Don't you guys get tired of this?
Who is this Gestapo?
Like, don't you guys get
It's not
tired
Hitler,
of
right?
like, isn't this
Is it like a second name of Hitler? No, I would have. Doesn't sound German. Gestapo? He's Italian.
Exhausting after a while? Everything is
Gestapo.
Nazis, everything is the Holocaust, everyone is Hitler. It's like nothing else bad ever happened in history. Like, what did they used to compare bad things to before World War II? Oh my god, you're literally Napoleon. Also, I love this. Racist chud. Like, where did the racism part? Like, where did that come from? Listen, I don't get on camera and start talking about cars or math or taxes or investing or going outside or the plenty of other things I don't know about. I sit here and talk about the gender war and the culture war because I'm good at those things and that's what people watch me for. That is my lane and I stay in it. Emiru likes what she's doing. Her audience likes what she's doing. There are plenty of other channels that will regurgitate your political takes back to you. Just turn on the TV. Turn on CNN. Most people, most normal people, are sick and tired of celebrities just like spewing their political takes completely unprompted. I don't f***ing care what Glub Shitto thinks of politics, okay? Why does Glub Shitto have to get on stage and start talking about how we're on stolen land or some shit? Why do you need your political opinions thrown up into your mouth by a celebrity like a fucking baby bird? Like, do you really want Sydney Sweeney throwing up in your mouth?
Yes.
Don't answer that.
Sorry.
Please don't answer that.
I'm sorry.
She's right when she says most streamers are not qualified to talk about politics. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You actually don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say f*** ICE.
See, the issue is not that they won't let you not have an opinion. Because the reason they are shitting their pants is because they assume that Emiru actually has nothing bad to say about ICE. And I think that's where the real issue lies. You're not allowed to have a different opinion. It's not that they don't want you to have no opinion because, you know, usually you have an opinion. I think they just assume that since you're not just saying what they want you to say, you probably don't have that opinion. And that's why they're mad. And that is the problem. Where are the good old times where people could have different opinions, right? It would be so nice for this fucking world if people just started to accept, okay, I have this opinion, you have that opinion, we disagree here and there. And me personally, I have a lot of people in my life that have totally different opinions than I have. Even Shoe, one of my favorite content creators, there are many things where I'm thinking more extreme or differently, but I still enjoy watching her. I like her as a person. I like the way she expresses herself. I like to think sometimes, oh, I never thought of that. You know, maybe I still disagree with it, but I kind of see where it's coming from, right? But these people, no thinking. Brain goo goo gaga. We all think same now. If no, you bad. No, you are retarded. Retards!
It's not that hard of a concept.
You actually don't have to know what you're talking about in order to just say the line. What? You should look into a topic, do your own research, come to your own conclusion, and form your own opinion on the topic. You should not just blindly, mindlessly say the line.
You know who doesn't do political content? Cutie Cinderella. Cutie Cinderella literally never does political content.
I have no clue who
and
these
even
people
she's
are.
capable of saying guys. What about Cinna? You don't have to be a political creator to recognize that it's not hard to say ICE.
You don't have to be a political content creator to say the line. All your other friends are saying the line, Emiru. Why aren't you saying the line, Emiru?
ICE. Okay, but unironically though, them. Straight up. Hey, them. Yeah, it's them, don't care, and if you don't like that I say that, it's you too. You know what I mean? It's really that easy for me, I'm telling you right now.
There's Emiru's roommate saying,
it's their roommate? Oh my god! I would feel so betrayed. What do you mean? You have this rat living in your house? For real? Well, I can say it. Okay, listen up. I can say it. I say it. And if you don't like it, then fuck you too. Like me, please. Like me more than my roommate. Please, bitch! Oh my god, kick her out, Emiru. Kick her out! You don't want haters like that close to you guys. I mean, they say have your enemies close and all. And your friends closer? No, wait, the thing is, have your friends close and your enemies closer? Or something, so you can, like, see what they're doing. But not in your house. Not under your roof. Bro, nasty. Nasty.
the line. Aren't we all proud of her? By the way, where are all her friends during all of this? Where are all her morally righteous, good guy, big streamer friends while this is all going down? While she's being dragged by half of the internet for doing absolutely nothing wrong.
Please tell me she has good
This girl
friends.
who literally just came out of an allegedly abusive relationship. This girl who literally just got assaulted, grabbed by some freak at a convention. Now this girl is going through all of this. I guess it's fine to be silent when your friend is getting dragged by half of the internet, but don't you dare stay silent about current thing. I don't even know this woman, and I'm sticking my neck out for her because it pisses me off seeing this kind of shit happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your fucking country. You don't.
Okay, I understand the thought of politics being important, right? I get it. It's kind of, you know, it affects your life, doesn't it? And it makes sense to interact with politics, know about it. Okay, maybe I'm just making excuse for myself, because as I said, I'm not really into politics. But let me explain, okay? Let me explain. How do I explain it? Well, you see, I like peace of mind. I like enjoying life. I like to not be that depressed. It's just my choice, right? And aren't you people all about choice? Aren't you people all about choice? So if I choose to not interact with this stuff and just live my life, I don't know, in the woods, naked, surviving, isn't that my free choice to do so? We only live once, right? So why do I have to do anything? There are a lot of people interested in politics, you know. A lot of them, especially in these days. They do it. But if I don't want to do it, why should I do it? Why should I force myself to do it? Just so in the end, if I do search up politics, and I end up having different opinions than you weird-ass looking bitch, you will drag me anyway. So, suck my dick. Ugly bitch. And ugly not because she's ugly, right? She's decent looking. But you can just see the ugly character coming out of her, crawling its way into the world. Ugh. Shut up!
We get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing, so I'm just not gonna pay for it.
Hey, what comparison is that? You have to pay for it. If you don't pay for it, you end up in jail. But yes, if you don't want to question it and be like, okay, how many taxes do I pay for this? Where does this come from? Like, this is your... As long as I'm paying, what is your problem? I'm paying taxes, okay? I'm paying taxes. It's fine. Shut your ass mouth. But I don't want to know why. I don't want to know, like, I'm fine. I'm just gonna pay it. It's stupid, I know. People will listen to this and be like, Deals, you're stupid. You should know what you're paying, why you're paying it, which candidate makes you pay what much. But you know what? No, I don't want to live life like that. Let me live in my delulu, in my ignorance. It's my right to do so as long as I do pay those taxes. How do you compare paying taxes, which is something you have to do, with having or not having an opinion on it? You dumb bitch. Sorry.
You can't say like, well, I'm just not going to care about all this politics stuff.
You can! You literally can! You can! You have to pay taxes, yes, but you can't have no opinion on it, yes. Shut up!
When someone doesn't have an opinion on a political topic, people like you might get a little mad. When someone doesn't pay their taxes, the government comes and arrests them.
Yes, jail time.
Okay, so that's the difference between those things.
There's this weird idea in America especially where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics.
Yes.
What?
I don't care about politics!
Most people do not care that much about politics. I know to you and me that's like mind-blowing, that's like unfathomable because our whole life is politics, our job is politics, like I get it. But most people's lives do not revolve around politics.
Yes!
They do other things other than fight with strangers online. Crazy, I know. But man,
I do that
envy
sometimes.
them. I
do
was
that.
so much
I just like
happier
the fight.
before I knew. Sadly, it is getting harder and harder for the average person to not care about politics because politics is seeping into literally everything. Politics will be bending you over and spreading your cheeks and going in dry whether you want it or not. And unfortunately, the people who are like, I just want to be left alone, are the people who are the most fucked by politics. Also, more importantly, Emiru wasn't saying that she doesn't care about politics. She was saying she didn't want to talk about politics. I feel like that is a huge difference. I care a lot about, like, skincare, but I don't get on here and talk about like peptides and collagen to my audience because they don't give a shit. They're here to watch me say feminism is doo-doo and make silly little faces at the camera.
I love her
Yeah,
face.
you like that shit?
I
I
do.
hate when grown women don't have a mind of their own. You are 28 years old. Please develop a mind of your own. All she does is pander to anime gooner men. No mind of her own.
Mind of her own? But please, say you hate ICE. But also, it has to be your mind that says it. But say it. Say what I'm telling you right now. Say it! Say it. But have a mind of your own, too. You're a woman, after all. Don't portray women as dumb creatures, okay? We like politics, too. We're a boss women. Independent and shit. But say it! Say it now!
I never liked Emiru, so finding out she's stupid and doesn't have a mind of her own is nice.
The audacity! If she didn't have a mind of her own, she would have mindlessly parroted the shit you want her to say. She would
Exactly.
have mindlessly just been like, fuck ICE. If Emiru came out and was like, actually, I think ICE is doing a fine job, do you think they'd be like, ah yes, she has a mind of her own?
Exactly.
No, absolutely not. They are not angry that she doesn't have an opinion. They are angry that she doesn't have
Their
opinion.
opinion.
The absolute
Preach.
audacity to say that this woman doesn't have a mind of her own while thousands of you people swarm her like drones, barking orders at her to say the line. You guys literally operate like the fucking Borg.
So what I'm gathering is that Emiru is a grown woman who acts like a frail, silly little girl to entertain fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetisher weirdos,
The
and is
fuck?
okay with that, but draws the line at saying ICE is bad. Emiru and Asmon's audience are the same. Incels love Emiru because she confirms the image of the anime bimbo stereotype that incels worship.
I swear, I don't even know, okay? I told you, I'm not in the known. I don't know many of these characters, creators, their fan base and all, but I would put my hand on fire. Is that how they say it? I would bet that 90% out of these hate comments are fucking women because they're fucking jealous. They are fucking jealous because she's hot and desired. For real. That's where you know these type of hate comments come from. It's all like, "Ah, you're a slut, you're pandering to men, you're a pygmy, you're sexualizing Asians by being a sexy Asian, I guess. Well, I'm sorry, bitch, that you are not sexy, okay? And not desirable. But no, I'm actually not sorry. Go to the gym. Do something about it. The thing is, pretty women, they're usually not in comment sections like that. You will not see a pretty woman hate on another woman like that. Rarely. Okay? They're usually ugly and jealous. I'm jealous. Ugly. I cannot combine these two words. I'll think about it some more. Maybe I'll come up with a cool combination.
She definitely cultivated an audience who, in the end of all things, are reactionary. She appeals to violent racists who fetishize Asian women.
What the fuck is this Asian fetish thing? Are they just saying this because she's fucking Asian? Like, I'm trying to find a clip of Emiru saying sucky sucky $5 or something, but it doesn't exist. I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's not a coincidence that she answered the question this way, and that her fan base consists heavily on Asian fetishes.
I don't know where this is coming from. And this woman, the woman saying this is literally an OnlyFans, like an Asian OnlyFans mom.
And she's ugly, okay? Just wanted to prove my point once more.
Like, I'm sorry, are you really the person to be talking about fetishization here? The most insane part of all of this had to be when her ex-boyfriend, her allegedly abusive ex-boyfriend, posted his own ice.
Oh, shut up! I'm getting the ick! Are you kidding? This makes me so mad. If I were Emiru and I saw this rat come out, just to like feast on the hatred I get right now. Being like, I hate ice. Fuck them. Shut up! Pathetic. Loser. Like, honestly, even if I was like a woman hating on Emiru, if I saw this, you know, girls support girls, right? Are you not a girl's girl? Come on. Like, my girl's girl heart is bleeding right now. If I saw this, I would switch up 100%. I would be like, no, you know what? Fuck you, dude. We love Emiru now. We hate you, though. Pathetic loser. Ew!
The middle of his ex-girlfriend being canceled for not saying that.
can't.
Like, how fucking petty do you have to be to subtweet your ex like that? Another character involved in all this is former booby streamer Casey
I was about to say
It
booby.
reminds me of whenever Amouranth started wearing a cowboy hat, because that's whenever she started going like...
You cannot see her. She's hiding behind my head. But just to prove another point, she's ugly too, okay? I just, you know, I like being right. That's why I point these out. It's not that important, but, you know, it's a little detail and, can you... Okay, just know she's ugly, but she has great boobs indeed.
Full Nazi, basically. She started wearing the cowboy hat. It's like whenever these Texas
The cowboy hat.
girls in like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats, that's whenever you gotta watch out.
I'm really curious to see how everybody will react when I finally get my boss uniform, okay? Like, fuck cowboy hats. How will they react when I get my nice German suit? Magnificently looking, right? Exquisite. I really wonder. Will it be cowboy hats then? Damn, I'll look good. I'll look real good in this.
A woman in Texas wearing a cowboy hat? Lord, take me out. Take me out back behind the shed. Put me out of my misery if I ever become this politically brain rotted. Holy shit.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars. It's because, like, in my opinion, like, it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men. Because, like, really misogynistic, shitty incel like men, they like a woman that doesn't have any opinion.
She has an opinion. Her opinion is not to share her opinion. Or her opinion is that she cannot form an opinion yet because she's not educated enough on the topic, you dumb fuck bitch. Okay? And don't start with incels. Who do you think watches your content? I mean, I'm kind of curious too. Do you think, you know, your content is being watched by men that get sex on a daily basis? Really? Do you think that? I would actually think, since you are so annoyingly woke, there's a huge amount of women that watch your shit. And the men that do watch your shit are not only incels, which means they get no sex. They're like the worst type of incels, with his like, you know, feminists, male feminists. Oh, this type of men. That's what watches you, okay? Just so you know. Your audience is probably way, way worse, okay? And you're ugly. Okay, I'm going to continue.
I think that she also plays into how a lot of incels will fetishize Asian women.
Fuck, I did it again. First of all, why do they use the word incel so much? Okay? Is every man that watches female streamers an incel? I'm genuinely asking because I only have male audience too. And I'm calling them virgins all the time, but, you know, as like a jokey joke. Is it a thing? Are they all incels? Or is it like the only word you know? Like, educate me on this. Please, someone else, not this lady. I don't think she can. Also, what is it with this Asian fetish? She is Asian. She's just a hot Asian lady. How is that? First of all, isn't it kind of racist to be like, oh, men that watch you, they must have an Asian fetish. It cannot be that they just think you are a pretty woman, right? They have to have some weird obsession with Asian people. What? How is that feminine? Like, how can you like just put her in a little drawer and be like, whoever likes you and finds you hot must just have a fetish? There's no way somebody could just be like, wow, that's a beautiful girl. But you see, it's always these jealous bitches. Because nobody will fetishize this, right? Okay, I should stop.
Her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men. She's like basically like, she's like a pick-me for like incel
She's
freaks.
like a pick-me.
Pick-me dude. It's gonna be the death of me. Before making this video, I watched a bunch of Emiru stuff, and I saw no signs of like pick-me behavior at all. At least with some streamers or some YouTubers. People could be like, oh, they criticize women, so they're trying to be like one of the good ones, and they're a pick-me. Like, okay, sure, like, that's retarded. We all know that's retarded. But at least I can like kind of see how is Emiru a pick-me? She doesn't even do that shit. Like, where is the pick-me thing coming from? No, really though, what makes her a pick-me and not the booby streamer or OnlyFans models calling her a pick-me? You are literally selling your body for men to consume. If men do not pick pictures of your ass, you can't pay rent. There's no bigger pick-me on earth than a f***ing porn star. And me. I don't care about being called a pick-me. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I'm used to it. I've been called it thousands of times. I am a 35-year-old married mother. I do not give a shit. I do care, however.
35? Shut up, girl. Come on. You're lying. You look good.
When other women...
Not that you don't look good with 35. She just doesn't look 35. She kind of looks the same that she did 10 years ago when I started watching her. Or was it like 13 years ago? Might even be long. Dude, how long is she? Why does she look this? How does she do it? Damn. I think it's actually that she has such base opinions. I think they make you prettier. Again, how is it that people that lean towards the base opinions are usually more attractive, especially women? And the ones, you know, the more you go to the other side, the uglier they get. Like, they lose hair turns different colors, Picasso faces. Can somebody study that? Nobody, like, maybe I should study that. Nobody has the balls to study that. I have to sit down and study that. How come based females look hotter than woke ones? It's a fact. You know it. I know it. Somebody needs to actually make a study. I'll do it. I'll do it.
And are called pick-me for the crime of not following a hive mind. I see it so often in like the Vtuber community. Like all these Vtuber anime women will be called pick-me's for just saying their opinions. You have to understand, like, to these people, whenever a woman has like an opinion that is not like the corporate HR approved opinion of the week, whenever a woman doesn't toe the line of the current thing, in this case, whenever a woman doesn't say anything, she's called a pick-me. You know, she just must have these opinions for men. No other reason. Every woman is secretly a big, progressive feminist. And if they're not, they're just doing it for male attention. Because I'm sure someone who looks like this is really starving for male attention.
And then in my opinion, it's like she's not entertaining whatsoever.
She's not entertaining whatsoever.
She's like, I would literally rather watch paint dry.
So true.
You would? I would just watch Emiru lay there and sleep. Yes, I don't care, okay? Sue me. She could just be laying there and sleeping. I would watch it. Hell yeah.
Because you know what is far more entertaining than a cute, high-energy cosplay streamer reacting to memes? This is way more entertaining. And if you don't agree, you're just like an incel.
Yes.
Okay, bitch. Eventually, after a few days of being dogpiled by the most annoying people on Earth, Emiru came out with a statement.
No, she came out with a statement. I was kind of hoping that she would just ignore it. Because personally, I feel like when you do something bad, and they're all hating on you. First of all, I told you. I think the best thing is to just be as fucked up, straight up, extreme as you can. So you don't even come to this situation where people are like shook about your opinions, right? You're just out and about with it. You're like, this is me, this is what I think, fuck y'all, okay? But if you do end up in a situation like that, I would never do an apology video. I feel like that's where you're lost. That's where you're like, it's not like they will be like, oh, she apologized, nice, okay, forgive her. No, they will totally eat her up even more after the apology video. You cannot win with these people because they don't want your apology, right? They want you to just do what they do. They want you to, again, I feel like 90% of these haters are jealous women. They want to just put you down. That's what they want. Okay, but let's see what she apologized for, because I'm actually curious.
Very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There's a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. It should go without saying that no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away from their homes or families, regardless of who is doing it, but especially not because of ICE or any other government agency. I understand the world is a very cruel and messed up place. You don't have to study politics or actively read the news to know that. I would never want to invalidate anyone who struggles with those things, and an agency causing fear and suffering deserves zero support. To me, that's not even political, it's basic human empathy.
Okay, so she basically said she's against ICE. With more words. She didn't say fuck ICE, she said she's against it. Let's see how the people react, right? I have a hinge, but maybe it will surprise me, right?
Now, I thought that statement was perfectly fine. My issue with it is, she didn't have to make it. She was basically forced to come out and say her opinion. So did these freaks finally back off once Emiru made her opinion about ICE clear? No. Of course not. Nazi response. TLDR, go f yourself in your PR apology.
Jesus.
And there it is. Of fucking course, she's another dumb
Bro,
Girl,
what?
we are not as dumb as you look. You're still a racist chud, but continue to enjoy the money you get from your incel audience because they're disgusting, just
Oh
like
my
you.
God.
All I hear is, I support Israel and my name is Emiru. Wait, what? Where the f did Israel come from? What? I don't like to talk about politics equals I'm a Nazi and I'm ashamed of my opinions. Everyone knows what's up. She's a fascist in disguise and is squirming. Emiru, you are garbage Nazi-loving cunt. You got orange around your mouth. Say F you, ass.
You got orange around your mouth. Is that like being like you sucked Trump's dick? Hey, I've never heard this one. Is that what it means? Creative.
Smengold. If you're neutral, if you're neutral, you might as well say you're MAGA. Stand for something, ho. That's what Trump wants, for everyone to be quiet about it. The idea of get off the internet is so fucking ignorant. This dumb cunt needs to shut her fucking.
It's a dude too. Look at his face. Bro, do you think you will get any more puss with this statement? Let me ensure you, no. No. Not really. Puss kind of runs away when it sees you. And especially good puss, right? Good puss sees the statement and for real, good puss shows itself close. You know, Sahara, the desert, that's what happens to good puss. Seeing you and seeing this statement. Sad. You are an embarrassment for any man, actually. You should just shut the fuck up. You should just stop typing. Somebody has to remove your fingers. We don't want to see none of it. Shut your ass mouth. Shut up!
Mouth. Thank God her downfall is happening. I've been hating on her since day one and knew something was off about her.
I knew something was off about her. It was not me hating her because she's so pretty and has so many boys that like her. No, there was something behind all of that act, and I knew it from the beginning. There was this tingling feeling in my chest when I first saw her. It just made me so angry. It cannot be anything else than just me realizing that there's something hiding there, okay? That's it! That must be it, bitch! You're just ugly! You're just ugly, and you see pretty, and you're jealous, and I get it, right? I understand, it's hard being ugly. But let me tell you, being ugly, is not, it's not the, cancer or something. You can get rid of the ugly. For real, you can. Hear me out, okay? If you're an ugly person watching this, you don't have to be ugly. First of all, clear your soul, right? Beautifulness, prettiness, it comes from inside too, right? It's this aura that just surrounds you when you are a good person. But other than that, there are many things you can do with your appearance too, okay? Just first of all, I'm just assuming you're a fat ass bitch. I just know. Lose it. Lose the weight, and for real, it will be less painful seeing pretty girls. Trust me with it, please. Go, lose the weight, and we'll talk. Okay? Also, this emoji. She's like crying happy tears. You are such a pathetic cunt. You know that, loser.
Not a good statement. She implicitly disavowed ICE, but not so much the actual Trump admin. Yeah, you disavowed ICE, but what about the whole Trump administration? They're like literally the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I was like reading that book to my toddlers the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally Twitter. You cannot give them an inch, dude. Of course are incel fans swooping in to protect the poor little 28-year-old. Ah yes, incels, known for defending women online. What? What the f does the word incel even mean anymore? Does it just mean man now? It just means man. Man I do not like. I had no idea this was a thing until yesterday. How come no one told me Emiru low-key a femcel?
A femcel? I don't even think femcels are real. Because a lot of people confuse, like, you know, it's not about not being able to enter a relationship. It's about celibacy. It's about fucking, right? Every woman can catch a dick if she wants to, right? Of course, what dick? Good dick, bad dick? We're not talking about that right now. But there is no femcel. It is not true. Even the ugliest, fattest bitch, just as the one that commented the previous thing, she can still catch a dick. She can. So femcel, not accurate in general. But Emiru? A femcel? I think maybe they don't really know what it means. It could be that. It could be that.
Femcel! Emiru's a femcel! Oh
Nice.
my... Do people just not know what words mean anymore? How are they coming to these
angry. I
conclusions?
love it!
I mean, have you looked at her? I mean, look at her. Look at her. Just
Okay.
look at her.
Show
look
me.
At her.
I want to see her.
Yeah, sorry, I don't see it.
Gorgeous.
You guys just might be mentally ill. We need to do
Retarded.
something
You're
about these
retarded.
male-centered women. Okay, first of all, nothing is more male-centered than centering your life around hating men. Men
Good
just
point.
live rent-free in
Real
your
good
fucking
point.
head. Take it up with God. Go to therapy. Do literally anything else.
Talk to your dad. Okay? Talk to your dad. Talk to him. It will be fine. Talk to your dad.
Then make it our problem. F her, and especially f her bestie Asmongold. I hope they get kirked. 30-year-old woman too scared to
Kurt! Makes me so fucking angry.
guys to keep her incel audience happy. Let's hope she gets abused again. Couldn't happen to a better person.
Jesus.
Next time this cunt is assaulted, I'm gonna laugh and laugh. F her and f guys and f you if you support this cunt. Emiru deserved what Miskiff did to her.
They're insane.
Emiru for
These people
supporting
are
ICE.
insane. They're
I
walking
genuinely hope
around.
this
They're
gets
walking
Oh,
around
okay.
us.
I reported that one. Holy
Good.
sh. What is wrong with
didn't
these
even read it.
people? See, you don't understand. I'm good guy, which makes it okay for me to say f***ed up things about bad guy. You think saying that to someone is f***ed up? Well, you should be abused too, because you're probably also bad guy. It's called being on the right side of history, Chud. Look it up. Nazis deserve death, and silence is compliance. May I just remind the audience that this is what she said.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, a Nazi that deserves death. What? After making her terrible statement full of lies, Emiru decided to follow right-wing grifter Shoe0nhead. Of course Emiru is now following a fellow pathetic pick-me for being quiet about ICE.
See, be smart. Follow Shoe from the get-go. Follow all of them from the get-go. No surprises there. Be an open book. Do it.
They both don't want to piss off their 100% right-wing gooner fan base. For the record, my fan base is probably like 70% right-wing and 80% gooner. Okay, but for some reason, they didn't mind when I came out and harshly criticized ICE in my last video. Yes, some disagreed, but for the most part, they didn't care. As long as you aren't preaching from an ivory tower with no nuance, rhyme, or reason, people don't care. I'll say some shit like, we should decommodify housing, and the right-wingers in my audience are just like, okay, commie mommy. These people cannot fathom a universe where people just disagree. Oh, you're just scared. You don't want to upset your chud audience. I upset my chud audience every goddamn day.
Hey, that's remember when I told you that Shoe is actually the tamest one I watch? I often have situations where I'm like, oh, I think, you know, I think you're still thinking too kind, or I have an extremer opinion. But that would not make me angry. You know what I'm saying? It's totally fine to have a different opinion. It's actually quite nice. Do you really want to surround yourself with yes men? Being like, yes, yes, whatever you say, yes, yes. Like, shut up. You know how all these celebrities turn retarded? They turn, you know, obnoxious even. They have like this group around them that's just, you know, hyping them up for everything they do and everything they say. Humans are not supposed to live that way. You are supposed to question every thought you have. And that only is possible when you are seeing other thoughts. And you can be like, oh, that's different from my thought. Interesting. Let me rethink my thought. Let me think about their thought. Maybe it changes my thought. Maybe it doesn't. It's okay though. You know, if you only have this one boring ass mindset and everyone around you has it too, how is that healthy in any way? And how does that prove that your mindset is good? Your mindset, you think your mindset is good. But if your mindset was good, you wouldn't mind having other mindsets around because you wouldn't feel so intimidated. You would be like, okay, it's totally fine if you tell me about your mindset. My mindset in my head makes so much sense that I can just debunk your mindset in my head, right? I'm fine with interacting with it because I believe in my mindset. But if you have to protect it so much and be like, no different thoughts, shut up, don't talk to us, maybe whatever you're thinking there is not that smart. You cannot, you cannot question it. Why? Maybe it's shit then. Maybe your shit. Maybe your mama's shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to calm down. This was my first edited reaction video, so maybe I should just be a good girl. I'm sorry.
You're the ones terrified of your own fucking cult. God forbid you only agree with 99% of the hive mind approved opinions. God have mercy on your soul. I do not envy you. Once you bend the knee to these people, once you apologize or capitulate, it's over. These people don't actually want an apology. They want to humiliate you. They want to drag you down. At the end of the day, they have found a socially acceptable way to bully people. That's what this is. A lot of people in response to Emiru's statement were like, why did you apologize to the mob? You know, you bent the knee, you're a coward. And honestly, people don't realize how insane it can get. These people, the cult of the Crybully, they come in swarms, they get in your head, they prey on your empathy, they isolate you from your friends, they make you feel like a terrible person for having milquetoast normal ass opinions, or
also they kind of like threaten you too, right? I mean, it's one thing to just get bullied on the internet, but there are like people out there that would legit, I don't know, find your house and I don't know, throw shit at your door or something. So it is quite scary. I totally empathize with Emiru, and I understand that she in the end came out with an apology. I just think it was not smart and all, but I totally get it too. Like, she's just a person, right? And not even her friends got her back. Her roommate snitched on her. Her roommate was like, I'm better, right? I'm better. I can't. It still makes me angry. Her bitch-ass ex-boyfriend. It's funny because I don't even know Emiru. I don't know anything about these people. I'm just like, a friend right now, hearing about all the gossip, and it's driving me nuts. I'm like, what? This is insane!
in this case, no opinion. And when you are someone who is not used to dealing with these types of people, or you are someone in like a vulnerable state of mind, it is very easy for these cult-like tactics to work. This shit works especially well with women in particular, not to be sexist, but it's just true. Honestly, now that I think about it, the only people who are immune to this are like autistic people. I swear.
Nah, it can't be.
Swear to God, people on the spectrum are immune to the crybully tactics. What happened is Emiru just saw like a shit ton of people who were mad at her, and she wanted to do the correct thing. Unfortunately, this is just gonna make it worse. And they're moving on to one of their favorite tactics.
The big question in everyone's mind is, well, are you still friends with Asmongold?
While it is appreciated that you are taking a stand and clarifying the clip, you do continue to be vague about how deep your associations with Asmon are. So hopefully you've cut ties with that hate-mongering Nazi troll Asmon, right? Glad you made this and owned up to it, but you're still friends with Asmongold, so it doesn't read as earnest. Almost a decent explanation, but the elephant in the room is that your friendship with Asmongold is holding this back from—
Bro, what does that have to do with it? It goes back to what I was saying. They cannot interact, they cannot even be in the same room with somebody who has a different opinion. So for them, it's like insane that you have friends that think different from you. And they always come up with this argument, yeah, I'm okay with having friends that have a different, I don't know, they like a different color or have different taste in food, but when it comes to human rights, no. And I think that's how they always try to win the argument, and then the discussion is kind of over because now we have to fight about what is exactly a human right? And that's just too much effort with a fucktard like you, so usually— for example, I've been in this position. I've been like, okay, you know what, shut up. Because talking about this is just way too exhausting with a person like you. But really, guys, try and be friends with people from totally different worldviews. It will make your own worldview better. It will make you think about your opinions more. It will make you question things, right? It will open your worldview. It will do you good, trust me, okay? And I don't know much about Asmongold. Tengu watches him. I've seen a bit of stuff he posts. I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh my god, he's insane yet. But I don't know much about him, right? But even if, and I can't. Just let her be friends, guys. She has no friends, clearly. She has no fucking friends. Nobody defends her. Not even her fucking roommate. So let her have a friend. And I swear, if one person would go and protect her out of her friend group, it would probably be this Asmongold. For real.
Seeming sincere. Okay, now what about your best friend Asmongold? Denounce Asmon or I'm not taking this seriously.
I don't
You're
care!
friends with Assmold.
Asmold.
Assmold?
I'm pretty sure she's still friends with Asmongold.
Now, whatever you think of Asmongold, he is friends with Emiru. They are friends, even though they disagree with each other. Crazy, right?
I literally said, like, I don't agree with the things he says. Like, what do y'all want me to do?
She even said she disagrees with what he's saying. What again? I think she shouldn't even have said that, because at the end of the day, if she doesn't want you guys to know her opinion, she has the right for that, right? Or even let's go a step further. I think even if she said she agrees with Asmongold, it would still be her opinion to do so. Crazy, right? Crazy. I know, it's something they cannot fathom quite well. But maybe someday we will get there, right? Let's be hopeful, right?
Like, fucking shoot him on stream?
Yes, that is what they want you to do. Yes.
Yeah,
Around
probably.
2018, I was facing nearly daily harassment for being friends with someone who was on the right. Hundreds of people were on my ass like every day. They were calling my job. They got emails of my family members. It was like nonstop. Now, this person was a good friend of mine, but in order to get all these people off my back, I did probably the cringiest thing ever, and I publicly disavowed her. Publicly disavowed a friend of mine over political differences. Now,
It's insane that she admits to that. Damn, Shoe. I respect it. Because honestly, that would be something, and that is something that I'm so scared of. On the opposite, actually. I'm actually scared to make friends as a streamer. Because I'm really scared to actually like someone and someday they just, you know, say, oh my god, I didn't know Diaz was a Nazi. I am not friends with her anymore. And reading that online on a random Tuesday would actually make me quite sad. So I'm kind of scared to make friends in this sphere, right? But at the same time, I always say that I would totally understand if they did it. Because, again, the hate you get for simple things, it's insane. And actually, I wouldn't want anyone to go through that shit just to be a friend of mine. But to actually do that and be like, yes, I betrayed a friend and I regret it now. That is cool. That is fucking cool. Good for you, Shoe. That is nice. I'm thinking, is she talking about Blair White? And remember when I said I'm not watching a lot of people? I'm also a huge Blair White fan. I started watching Blair and Shoe, I think at the same time. around like 14 years ago. No, it cannot be that long. Okay. But it could be because I remember they were good friends and then they kind of stopped doing content together. But yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool that Shoe actually mentions this and owns up to it. That's cool.
For those of you who are new here, that sounds like something I would never do, but I did it. I bent the knee to a faceless mob of people who hate me. And in return, I received nothing. The harassment didn't stop, the hate didn't stop. Well, needless to say, karma is real, and the same thing happened to me years later. I was publicly disavowed by friends over political differences. This story ultimately does have a good ending. Me and my friend from 2018, we made up years ago, but looking back on all this in
2018, no, then it cannot be Blair. I think they stopped doing content together before that. Okay, maybe I'm thinking too much of it, but hey. Also cool that she's like, I did that and then it happened to me. You cannot win with these people, guys. They are gonna hate you regardless. So you might as well just go all out, have fun, do what you want to do, and you're gonna get hated anyway, so fuck it, okay? And I'm not saying that because I'm autistic or anything, but who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? I don't.
2026 is extremely embarrassing, and if I knew what I knew now, I would have just told those people to go fuck themselves. But in the moment, it's incredibly stressful, and you just kind of want it all to stop, and you will do whatever you can to make it stop. So I understand why Emiru came out and made a statement. I just really hope she doesn't wind up disavowing friends over political differences like I did. It was a huge mistake, and it is not worth it, because you are going to find yourself surrounded by people who see you as a temporary ally and not a real friend. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a never apologize person. You should apologize if you actually do something wrong, if you actually wronged someone, but you shouldn't apologize to like a nebulous, faceless mob of people while facing down a barrel of a gun. There is nothing that she could say and no amount of money she could donate that could convince me she's not a soulless ghoul like all the men she's happily surrounded herself with for years.
How can you just hear the jealousy in every one of these comments? Another ugly bitch, by the way. Just saying. I like being right.
There's nothing you can ever do to please these people, so why bother? They will not be happy until you kill yourself, and even then they will dance on your grave. And I know, like, with everything going on right now, like, is this really a video about cancel culture in 2026? And it's like, yeah, I don't know. First of all, you should expect that. You clicked on a Shoe0nhead video. But second of all, yeah, I feel like this is kind of important to talk about. I feel like this type of thing is part of the reason we are where we are right now. This type of stuff drives people away from the left, and more importantly than that, it's just evil. I saw some leftists covering Emiru being canceled, and they were like, the cultural shift is here. Woke 2.0, we don't play around, we're mean now. Woke
now? I don't even like calling it mean, because it's at the same time, mean gives it like a status, right? It makes it kind of like a bully, a big bully bullying you in high school. But they're actually just pathetic. I see them like as roaches on the ground, eating up your shoe, like, and you can just kick them. You can just kick them away. But you're wondering, should I kick them? There are so many of them. Just kick them away. Just step on the roaches. Step on them, roaches.
2.0? Because woke 1.0 worked out so well for you guys in the country, right? You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not double down and get worse. I don't know how you can look at the last 10 years and be like, we have got to get more annoying. Like, what are you doing? Attacking normie streamers for not wanting to be involved in political discourse? Also, I feel like this goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not smearing, like, the left as a whole, okay? This isn't fucking Fox News. This isn't the Nuxanor channel. I'm well aware there are plenty of left-wing people, especially in my audience, who feel the same way I do. I'm talking about a certain faction of the mostly online left. I was about to say it's like a loud minority, but I don't even think it's a minority anymore. I think it's like a majority. Like, I feel like I'm one of the only ones like holding down the fort. Like me and Anna Kasparian. And every day I'm called a right-wing grifter for being like, hey, maybe we can focus on the issues that like actually affect the working class, you know, things that actually help people, not stupid fucking shit like going after e-girl cosplay streamers. Like, can we just get back to the fact that we are all being ruled by satanic billionaire pedophiles who may or may not be eating children, please? Thank you. In conclusion, Emiru did nothing wrong. People are tired of having politics shoved down their throat, and you don't need to speak about things you don't want to speak about. You don't have to do that. You don't have to say the line, actually. This is mass psychosis, rivaling on 2020. These people are trying to socially ostracize this woman for not putting like a black square on her Instagram. They're just mad at Emiru for not doing like the ice bucket challenge or some shit. Like that's basically what is happening here. If you are going to streamers for political information, you are cooked. If you are going to Shoe0nhead for political information, you are deep fried. So that was that little video. If you liked my yapping, please subscribe. And if you can, donate to my Patreon down below. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!
Bye, Shoe! She's so cool. Okay, wait. How do I do this now? We'll just improvise. There you are. Hi! So this was that. I feel angry, actually. I'm kind of mad. I will go smoke a cigarette now to relax. I have to say, though, I think, and maybe I'm wrong, okay? But I feel like times are getting better. Sometimes it's hard to believe. But I feel like more and more people are kind of waking up. Waking up to, you know, it's not just about left and right. It's just about normal human thinking, right? Just the ability to coexist, again, with different opinions, normal opinions. You know, I feel like people are waking up a bit, and I think that is a good thing. So let's hope for more of that. Go check out Shoe. You probably know Shoe already, but definitely follow Shoe. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this format, I will do more of it. If not, let me know and hate on me, okay? It kind of turns me on when you do that. Okay.